Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Buck Shuck, where we're helping you become a better and more successful deer hunter. Just shot this doe about an hour ago, and I wanted to show you guys my grandpa's old trick of gutting it out into a 5-gallon bucket. If you're in a spot where you don't want to gut it out, out in the woods by your stand, or if you're close to your home like I was with this deer, I didn't want my dog getting into the gut pile. I didn't want it to start stinking if it got warm out, anything like that. So if you guys are in a situation where you want to gut it away from your hunting area, this is a great way to do it once you get it back into your barn or your garage or out in a tree in the yard or wherever you're going to gut it. So I'm going to walk you through how my grandpa taught me how to do this. I know a lot of guys hang these up from the hind legs and gut them and skin them and all that, which is fine. Myself, I prefer to do it from the head. It's just how I've always done it. And so this should help you out if you're ever in that situation. So first thing I'm going to do, I open it up and I cut open the breastbone, get down to the bone, and then I'll actually just kind of keep my knife pointed upwards and follow that down. These gut hooks make it nice too if you've got one of them, but you can do this with a regular skinning knife or a pocket knife, whatever you got. But I just get down to where the bottom of that breastbone ends, where it gets down to the guts. And once I feel that the bottom of that, where it ends, where there's no more bone, I'll turn my knife upwards and I'll make a hole. Now you're inside there. You can open it up. Try to do your best you can to stay away from that gut sac. I nicked it a little bit there, but you will have a big gust of hot, nasty, wet, regurgitated food, or half digested food. So once you get that far, I'll actually take, and you can either do this with a Sawzall. If you've got a Sawzall, I've got one over here, but most guys won't have one handy out in the woods. So I just take my knife, start at the bottom, and just give it a real hard upward thrust. And you're not really carrying very much meat in here to worry about, so as long as you can get busted up through these ribs, that's all you want to do. So you get up to the top here, should be almost through by now. Get it back in there. You can finish cutting up to the neck, however high you want to go. I usually go up a little ways into the neck, not too far because there's some good meat up there. Just enough to get it opened up though, so where you can get to the esophagus up here and cut it away. Another guy really comes in handy if you got a buddy with you to hold the rib cage open. So once I get this opened up, I'll reach in there, cut the esophagus, cut the connecting tissue around the outside of it the best you can. Like I said, it's a lot easier with two guys because one guy can hold this open for you while you get down in there on the back side of the esophagus. But you can do it by yourself. Just reach in, start cutting that tissue behind the esophagus, try to get it to start coming down. You can prop one of these legs behind your back like this. Oh, like this. Start cutting away the chest cavity lining. Once you can get in there and get a good grab on this esophagus, little downward pull, and it'll come away. Be careful of these rib bones, they can be sharp. Just kind of work your way down. Might have to cut some more stuff away. Be careful here because there can be a lot of blood up in here, depending on where you shot the deer, how much it bled out. A lot of times you'll get a big old burst of blood and clotting. Just keep trimming that fat and stuff away from the back. Work your way down to the stomach lining. Try your best not to nick those inner tenderloins. Those are probably the best cut of the deer, I think. Back straps are good, but inners are better, I think. You may have to reposition your bucket. She had a big old belly full of food. Oh. Once you get down to this point, you may have some you have to scoop in there, but for the most part, it goes right in the bucket. All right, guys, as you can see, it's in the bucket. She was a big doe. She had quite a bit of guts, but so once you get it all gutted out, you want to get something in it. I had a piece of rebar that I usually use that I stick up in the rib cage, but since we moved, I don't know where it went. I can't find it, so I'm gonna use this 2x6. Just something to shove up in here to get that rib cage spread open, get the air to it, and let everything get nice and cool. So guys, this is a great way to gut a deer out if you don't want to have the mess out in the woods by your stands, or like I said, if you're close to a neighborhood or you don't want your animals getting into it. So this works great. And from here, I'm gonna let her hang for overnight. Temps are supposed to be pretty cool, so let her tenderize for a little bit, and then I'm probably going to make a video of skinning her and how I do that and how I quarter it up and process it all the way to the end. So if you guys want to check those videos out, stay tuned. Those will be coming soon. So thank you guys for being here. If you guys got value out of this, like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you guys all in the next video.